Hey Arsenal family, welcome back to Arsenal Daily Talk, your number one destination for everything red and white. I'm your host, and today we've got an absolutely packed show that's going to keep you locked in from start to finish. We're breaking down one of the most highly anticipated fixtures of the season, Arsenal's Champions League opener against Athletic Club at the legendary San Mamés Stadium in Bilbao. This isn't just another game. This is a battle that could set the tone for our entire European journey. The stage is set, the energy is through the roof, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Now let's put things into perspective. Arsenal head into this clash fresh off a commanding win in the Premier League, but this is a whole different challenge. San Mamés is one of the most intimidating venues in European football, a place where the fans breathe fire and every duel feels like war. Athletic Club are back in the Champions League after 10 years and will be desperate to make a statement on their return. And waiting for them, a hungry Arsenal side led by Mikel Arteta, who has transformed this squad into one of the most feared units in Europe. Before we dive deeper, let's talk about the headline that grabbed everyone's attention. Ernesto Valverde, the experienced Athletic Club manager and former Barcelona boss, publicly hailed Mikel Arteta as one of the best coaches in the world. That's no small compliment. Valverde stressed that Arsenal are not just a strong team on paper, but one with a clear identity, pressing relentlessly, dominating possession, and suffocating opponents at every opportunity. He even went as far as calling Arsenal one of the favorites to win the entire competition. Coming from someone who's lifted La Liga trophies and competed at the highest level, that is respect of the highest order. But let's be real. Was this purely admiration or a bit of tactical mind games? Maybe both. By praising Arsenal's intensity, Valverde is signaling that Athletic might approach this game with caution. Expect them to sit deeper, absorb pressure, and try to hurt Arsenal on the counter through dangerous wingers like Nico Williams. This could actually play into Arteta's hands because Arsenal thrive when they control the tempo, move the ball with patience, and look for cracks in a low block. Now let's zoom in on Arsenal's situation. The squad is looking strong but not without its headaches. Injuries remain the dark cloud hovering over us. Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, Gabriel Jesus, and Kai Havertz are among the big names struggling with fitness issues. Odegaard, our captain and creative heartbeat, didn't even travel due to a recurring shoulder problem. Saka is still nursing his thigh injury, and Jesus is recovering from surgery. But there is some positive news. William Saliba is back in training after his knock, and his presence at the back could be a game changer. With these concerns, squad depth becomes crucial, and this is where Arsenal's summer signings step up. Viktor Gyökeres, the new striker, has already shown his lethal finishing and physical hold-up play. Ibaraki adds creativity and flair on the left, while Noni Maduke's pace brings directness on the right. In midfield, Martin Zubimendi could be key, especially with his Basque roots and understanding of Athletic style, while Piero Hincapié adds defensive versatility. Let's not forget youngsters like Miles Lewis-Skelly, who are pushing for minutes. Arteta has more options than ever before, and rotation will be vital with Manchester City looming in the Premier League this weekend. So what could the lineup look like? Expect David Raya in goal, Ben White at right back if he's fit, Saliba and perhaps young defender Christian Mosquera at centre back, and Hincapié on the left. Declan Rice will surely anchor midfield alongside Zubimendi and possibly Mikel Merino for energy. Up front, on the left, Gyökeres through the middle, and Maduke on the right seems like a balanced, dangerous trio. That 11 gives Arsenal both solidity and firepower. Tactically, Arsenal will look to press aggressively, win the ball high, and control the midfield battle. But they'll need to stay alert on set pieces, where Athletic Club are notoriously dangerous. It's not just about attacking, it's about focus, composure, and avoiding careless mistakes in a hostile atmosphere. Looking at the bigger picture, this game is more than just 3 points. It's about momentum, confidence, and proving that last season's run to the semi-finals wasn't a one-off. Remember the heartbreak against PSG? Arteta made it clear in his press conference that the team learned valuable lessons from that exit. The message is simple: consistency and ruthlessness. To compete with Europe's elite, you need a full squad available and you must finish chances when they come. And here's something else. This isn't just about the Champions League. With City waiting on the weekend, Arsenal have to show they can balance Europe and domestic challenges. That's what separates contenders from champions. Squad depth will be tested, rotation will be scrutinized, and every decision by Arteta will be magnified. So what's the prediction? I'm going bold here. Arsenal 2, Athletic Club 0. Gyökeres to get on the scoresheet with a poacher's finish, and Eze to announce himself on the European stage with a moment of brilliance. It won't be easy, the atmosphere will be hostile, and chances may be limited, but Arsenal have the quality and mentality to get the job done. What about you? Do you think Arsenal dominator will Bilbao shock us on their big return to Europe? Drop your score predictions in the comments, and let's get the debate going. Smash that like button if you're hyped for this massive clash, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss our deep dive previews and post-match reactions. Arsenal are back under the lights in the Champions League, and this journey is just getting started. Stay tuned, because North London is red.